YouTube, hello, more Professor Layton in Manor Parlor. Right, I solved, quote unquote, by which I mean looked up the answer to, oh god, it was a puzzle. It certainly was one. The story so far, in the course of the afternoon-long investigation through St. Mystere, Luke and Layton hear a rumor about some mysterious kidnappings, my god. This freak of nature here. The professor had a hunch that Ramon's disappearance and these kidnappings must be connected. Arg, what'd you miss? We've discovered there's kidnapping abound, we solved some more puzzles, and Ramon, who we thought was being kidnapped, reappeared. Mysteriously. In a quest for further details, you missed shit. Ramon's been found. The intrepid pair continued their search of St. Mystere into the night. Yes, I solved your puzzle, whatever the horrible thing was. It wasn't a good one. I remember this portly gentleman was convinced the reason he wasn't getting laid was because he couldn't solve puzzles. Which, I mean, I'm sure that doesn't help in this town. They seem pretty puzzle crazy. I'm just saying. Door behind him. Look at me, my shoes cost some month's lodging, yet no one wants to marry this handsome bachelor. Yeah, I guess. State of play is tomorrow? What am I doing wrong? Tell me the truth, Professor. Is it my hat? Well, again, it's probably the fact that you're obsessed with puzzles, but you know. What do I know? Inspector Chelme and the lady have already retired for the evening. Ramon is likely off to the cafe. You've had a very hard day, Professor. Do try and get some rest. Good night, sir. Might want to check in on Ramon. Reportedly a Final Fantasy IX remake. That would be amazing. Since I do love 9. Odd of them to skip 8, though. Are these anything? They look like stairs down, or like around the corner there. Any of my favorite books? No? I have no clue. Probably because he can't stop talking about how he can't get laid or solve puzzles. Damn. Now we discovered kidnappings. Ramon's mysterious unkidnapping himself must happen after I signed out. Yeah, it was one of the last things that happened. It has to be turn-based? Correct. I hate the weird hybrid system of moving in real time. But hey, the Persona games sell like crack cocaine. Maybe Square Enix will make a turn-based game. They're overdue for one. I wonder if we really did just mistake what we saw in the street. That, specifically. Kinda hard to mistake that. No, I'm certain that was Ramon. I mean, if it wasn't, there's a bigger problem. When we saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of life in him. He may have lost consciousness, but how odd that he should return healthy as can be an hour later. Check the boat. A, what boat? B, again, can you just let me... I haven't even gotten to the boat yet. If I miss one, feel free to let me know. If I haven't even gotten there, calm yourself. Stranger still is the fact that he seems to have no memory of what happened to him. It's so peculiar. Plus, Ramon wasn't even the first. Lots of people seem to have had the same experiences. The Boat of Love. Ah, the show The Love Boat. Classic. Any other villager would be in a panic over something like this, but St. Mystere... Well, it's peculiar, that's all. There's something very peculiar about this whole village. Almost the name of the game. Yes, in most places no one would stand for this, but we've seen that St. Mystere is anything but normal. It is a weird village. The vibe here is just wrong. The music, the art, the people, it all really sets a tone of like a strange place. The horrible tower in the distance, it's all very... Well, curious is the word for it, I suppose. Goldberg and Kevin Nash were on an episode of The Love Boat. Were they lovers? Because that would be funny. Yes, don't worry. I'll let him know. Hello there. That was a phone call for you. It's from Inspector Chell something or other. From Inspector Chelmy. Is it Shelmy? Whatever. They were fighting. I mean, fair enough. He just kept saying it was urgent. You should meet him at Reinhold Manor at once. Sorry, got a text from my mother. 1 second. There we go. Goldberg speared Nash into a pool. Ha! He probably wants to talk about what happened yesterday. Maybe so. We won't know until we get there, though. Come, Luke. All right. I don't think... I mean, I can check what's-her-face. First of all, let me back up here in case there's... We must head to the manor. Oh, okay. You're right, Professor. Excuse me. I do wish we didn't have to talk to that grumpy old man again. All right, well. I'll check Lady Riddleton's. I didn't say that I missed any, but it might have. Oh, God, I thought you had, like, a hat. That's just your terrible haircut. Looks like you fellows are getting used to Saint Mystere. Missed one already? Again, I can just go to Lady Riddleton. It's not a big deal. Looks like you fellows are getting you, but stay sharp. Believe me, you'll be buried in all sorts of difficult puzzles before you can start stocking-scarfing. By now, I'm sure you've realized that you can retry puzzles you failed to solve. However, have you noticed how some puzzles just seem to vanish before you can get back to them? That's right, you see. The way it is with some things in life. Once they're gone for good. Rest easy, you two. Those puzzles you thought had vanished have merely moved elsewhere. You must seek out Granny Riddleton's shack. It's strange old... Yeah, okay. Let's retry puzzles. Let me throw one your way to keep you sharp. There we go. The Lazy Guard. That must be him. The local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms, as shown in the diagram below. The entrance is to the complex is marked A, and the exit is marked as B. Okay. The security guard on duty is a bit lazy and wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning as few times as possible. What is the fewest number of turns he can make while still visiting every room? As an example, the diagram below shows a course that involves 6 turns. Okay, well, oh, he needs to exit here. So I can't just go whoop, 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 because that doesn't work. The fewest number of turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it. All I did is rotate this puzzle, I think, that he has up here. You're debating what game to request? Oh. Keep in mind, I will be playing, the confirmed games I'm playing this year, are Alan Wake 2 for Halloween month, October, the spooky month. The Shadows of the Damned remake, which releases October 31st. And Mario & Luigi Brothership, which is out in November. Those are the only 3 I'm confirmed to play this year. And Barbie in July. Yes, I am going to do a month of Barbie games next July for a bit. As part of a little silly goof. So the answer is, can I get there in less than 6? He only will want to visit the rooms once each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it! What is the fewest number of turns you can make while still visiting every room? I guess it doesn't say I can't double up, right? Like, would it be wrong to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and just, like, turn around? He's lazy, so he probably doesn't... Who can say in this game? Well, yeah, in February I'm doing Majima Pirates, of course. If we don't finish Layton, can we continue after Alan Wake 2? Yeah, of course. It will just be on pause before Alan Wake 2. Obviously. Can I do 1? 2? No, that's not what I want to do. 1, 2, I really only get 6. Huh. I mean, there is this out here. I'm not sure if that matters. Like, could I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 6? No, fuck. Pick rats equal difficulty? They do. This one's worth 30. I'm gonna say 6. Maybe they're being a silly goof, and it's like, here it is, showing 6. It's like, that also happens to be the minimum number.
Luke, here's
How lazy is he that he doesn't even want to do a right angle? Fuck's sakes.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Puzzle shows you an example on purpose. Sometimes seeing examples keep people from thinking creatively. Don't get stuck in a rut. Think creatively. Then it may involve leaving the room, or leaving the building and coming back in. So if I start here, what if I go, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn you! Still visiting every room. The least number of turns. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've actually done more that way. As opposed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How? Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. What do I start here and just, like, immediately go down here? So it's like, because this door is open. A is the entrance. But then this is open for a reason, isn't it? Enslaved Odyssey to the West or the Saboteur? I own Enslaved Odyssey to the West, so I'd prefer that one, since it's, you know, I don't have to buy anything. I'm counting lines, not turns. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Think creatively. One, 2. Even if I go out here. 3, 4, 5, 6. God dang, I'm fucking... It made a 9, hilariously, but it's still a 6. You can see I own it on Steam. It's true, we are friends on Steam. Hint? Yeah, maybe. I only have so many coins left, though. I should be better about looking for them. Ignore the sample path shown on the screen. Here's an additional hint. Nowhere within the problem to say the guard can only enter each room once. Okay for you to move. Yeah, okay, I figured that out. Or I considered it. But, like, does that count as 1 still? Or is that still 0, him turning around? 1, 2... That's 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Son of a bitch! We're moving straight? Well, yeah, I can't go through a wall. It said turns. Yeah, but at 1, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, see? I need to, like, end here on 4, and then just dart through. So I need to get to, like, here. Or I guess any one of these, having gone through the other ones, in 4. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's 5, 6. 1, 2. Yeah, the least I got is 6. Exactly. Like, if he turns around, is that 3, 4, 5? Like, if that turn around counts as 1, I can do 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're out the door. So I'll try 5, I guess? That's... nope. I admit it was a shit 5, but come on now.
There we go.
I could brute force it.
How
Jesus.
embarrassing.
Could take another hint. I'd rather not keep losing Pickerats. Nathan, you're in band. Hydrate! Oh, shit! Ah. Anyway. Alright, give me another hint. Has layout of the rooms and the sample path made you feel like all your turns need to be 90 degrees? Yeah, because the rooms are in a grid. Plus, I want you to find solution with the fewest number of turns. That means the movement will always be a straight line. But the angle of the turn is up to you. Oh, can I, like, do... like, I go in here and I do 1, 2, 3, 4? Eh? Like, come the fuck on. This guard is so incredibly lazy. Look at him. He's like, oh, whoa, that's crazy. He's got surprised eyebrows. Oh my god, I never thought of that before. Fuck. I still don't know how to do a 4. There we go. Submit.
There we go.
We're running out here, game.
How embarrassing.
I guess if I come in hot, that's not 1, right? It would be 3. So, like, whoops, if I came in like this, whoa! 1 turn, 2 turn, 3 turns. Maybe even 2 if I'm creative, and hold on. 1, 2. Whoa, crazy. Is that what we're doing? Because he goes to every room. You can't say he doesn't. He's in every room. Let's go to...
That should do it.
skipping over 3. God damn,
Every
dude.
puzzle has an answer.
What a fucking lazy bum. Yup, there it is. Look how happy he is. Fuck you, buddy. If security guard takes path like the one shown above, he can finish the patrol of all 9 rooms in just 2 turns. It's easy for him to be influenced by the fact that each path the guard is turning right angles to go from room to room, but you needn't follow that example. I mean, they're right, but I don't want them to be. Which kind of sums up a lot of how I feel about this game. You're right, but I don't want you to be. That's what I like to see. Seems the training I've been giving you has paid off. No need to thank me. Anywho, be seeing you around. Is that how you spell anywho? I assumed it would be W-H-O. Oh, well. Regardless, Layton, I guess? I don't know. Anyway, Jeppa said I missed one. Is there a boat? I don't see one. Have you got one for me, you old bitch? You're requesting Odyssey? Hell yeah. So frustrating watching me keep failing. All right. 1, shut up. 2, part of the charm, baby. Gotta keep the audience entertained by having them go, God damn it, he's gotta get it eventually. Get it through your thick, stupid head. There you are, Professor. Would you help a girl out? I've got something I'd like you to have a look at. Made a darling sandwich from my lunchbox, but the silly thing is too big. The painting is the missing one. That one over there? Can you make it fit? It's not the first time the professor's had to cram his meat into a woman's box, if you know what I'm saying. Using the leftovers from your breakfast, you've managed to cobble together a rather oddly shaped sandwich. Yeah, what freak ate this? How many times must you cut the sandwich in order for it to fit neatly in the container? How deep's the container versus the sandwich? Whatever. Also, is the width, like the length rather, like from here to here, is that the same as here to here? I'm not sure those are the same, per se. I mean, if it is, then the answer's 0, right? But I mean, like, can't you just cut it this way and, like, rotate the triangles and you're probably fine? Can I just... 1? Okay, about the platform, the amount of achievements, both streamer's choice. I'll just play it on Steam then. Yeah, it's 1.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
A new game. Yeah, I'll add it. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. You cut it right there. 100% what I did. You're just the cleverest. Thanks for helping me work this out. The simple chair. Oh, wait. Painting that you really are all about this painting. There isn't a painting. I have no idea what you want me to do. There's no painting. Smell bread baking, picture of a man, picture of a man. We missed it? Oh, heavens to fuck. Whatever will I do? If only there was a mechanic in this game. Let me replay missed puzzles. Wow, look at all the puzzles I missed! Shut up. You're on a 5-stream streak? Hell yeah, Ellie. Literally, there's a thing in the game that covers my ass if I miss puzzles. Take a step back. I don't need to get every one my first time through. God almighty. Anyway, let me talk to people. Reinhold then wants me in his manor. Looking busy as usual, I see. I've got this puzzle I just can't work out on my own. Can you lend me your thinking cap? A puzzle in this game? What? Sounds fake. Let me add real quick Enslaved Odyssey to the West. Also remove Tactical Breach Wizards. And I think Bug Snacks, because I've been fucking lazy about this. Yep, there it is. And Layton. Now, you know, since I'm here, Professor Layton. I do, however, that means... need to add you all. And then, Enslaved Odyssey. That's not how you spell Odyssey at all. To the west. The prequel to Black Myth Wukong. Kinda, sorta. At least there's women that are respected in Enslaved Odyssey of the West. Tripitaka is a woman in that game. Anyway, cut which one? Monkey Man, indeed. Ban Nathan? Ah, that's 1,000,000 channel points. And I suspect he'll be unbanned quite quickly. I haven't touched the game in ages. Ahem! Below are 6 linked rings. They may look like a tangled mess, but there is one ring that, if cut away, would leave the remaining 5 rings connected end to end in a long chain. Which one must you cut in order to make the chain? Choose one from the answer below. So if I cut them, they form a singular chain, you say. I should probably get rid of this touch on my thing here, yes. Seems like B.
Luke, here's my answer.
I was wrong!
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Take a closer look at the diagram. Alright, fuck you. B looked like it had the most going through it, so I just assumed that was the one. Yeah, it's got wrapped up in C, E, D, A. Probably E then, if I had to guess. My logic again being it's the one that's got the most going on. Nope. I'm quite dumb, apparently.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
But we all knew that. Alright, let's actually take a look here. God, how is it not one of these guys? Are you sure it's not B? Or, because, like, they're both wrapped up around D. I mean, I guess they aren't really wrapped around each other. B, C? C, B could dangle from C. F could dangle from E. Looks like it's got to be A or D, actually, looking at it. I think it's A.
There we go.
I am so good at this. Well,
Frankly,
I mean,
I'm ashamed.
I've eliminated 3 wrong answers. There's only 3 answers left. One of them's right, so at this point, it's fucking guesswork. C.
That should do it.
1 in 3 now. Okay. We're down to a 1 in 2. It's F or D.
How embarrassing.
No, I will not be viewing hints. How dare you? It is F or D. Show me D. It's 50-50 at this point. Hey, nailed it.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Nailed it. If you examine the connections for each ring, the answer's surprisingly easy. Yeah. Uh-huh, sure. That's how you do it. I can finally rest at night. The thing was annoying me for days. It's actually F and I scream. I mean, with my luck, it's not surprising. I'm gonna tell you something odd, and by odd, I really mean terrifying. I think I've actually seen that old man with the... The thing is, I've seen that old man with the big sack coming out of the tower up north. I bet you anything you like that he's the one behind all these disappearances. You don't say. Nothing gets by you, Deke. I wonder what he does up there. Wait, no, I don't even want to think about it. It's just too scary. Oh, Layton. I should pop open the furniture. Might see RE9 tomorrow? We might. I would rather see a remake of Code Veronica. That would be rad. You're terrifyingly beautiful. Some self-love today. Hell yeah. You go, Ellie. How do you feel about these books? Quite a pile. Good thing I have this bookshelf. Bit square for my tastes? Ah, well, there you go. Somewhere to put my things. Nice. A bit angular. Okay, there you go. I rather like this chair. Fine furniture. That's nice. I prefer a good book. Well, there you go, kid. A telly! I wonder if it works. There you go. All right, so... The rooms are coming together. He's in a sort of phase, and he's in a needs work sort of phase. I kind of like this, the whole arranging the rooms. Although the fucking idiots put the telly so that he can't see it from his bed. What are you doing, Luke? Unbelievable. Hello, sir. We have 7 more games after this? God, there are a lot of Layton games, aren't there? When you say 7 more games, are you counting the Phoenix Wright one? Still no luck finding the villain. What an odd world we live in. Well, you know, as they say, truth is stranger than fiction. Speaking of fiction, I thought, this little gem, give me your honest feedback on it. So the Layton games I know, there's this one, obviously, The Curious Village. There's Phoenix Wright. There's one about a mask, one about an hourglass. Pandora's Box, and I Am Lost after that. Those are the only ones I can remember. How many sheets? Who gives a sheet? Classic. 8 if you include the Japanese mobile game, so 7. Got it. Penguin's beautiful, can confirm. They're a beautiful soul. As far as the face goes, I have no idea. I'm gonna bank on probably, though, because only the most beautiful people watch twitch.tv/Tokenlad. And also Nathan. Several rectangular sheets of transparent film are arranged on top of each other as shown. The lines represent areas where one sheet overlaps with another. At the thickest point of the pile, how many sheets are overlapping? Oh, God. Okay. Well, let's see. I can eliminate you entirely because you're off away from something. The thickest point looks like it might be here, which would be, one... I might be mistaken. There's two. Yeah, I think I'm mistaken. Okay, so here's a big one. 1, 2. God almighty. So, like, there's this smaller rectangle, but I don't think that's part of it, because it goes up, like, here? But then there's also this rectangle, but I don't think that's part of it. Oh, God. Lack of color. Taking a compliment. Unbelievable. Zorkaida and Noki. Wow, Ellie leaving out Bela. Psh, rude. Layton 2 and 4 have different names in the EU and the US. Ah, well, there you go. Bela, hello, welcome. We're doing Professor Layton, and Ellie, my mod, is calling all the women in the chat beautiful, so. Pretty based of her. Huh, so what counts as a sheet here? I'm gonna try and outline them myself, I guess? I'm not sure if that'll help or hurt, because then my stupid giant stylus full of ink will be there. That's actually helping, I think, quite a bit. Because then I'm drawing it. Yeah. Okay. So now I can identify, like, what I haven't drawn as part of a larger thing. Alright, so where's the thickest? It might be here, which would be 1, 2, 3. This one back here. 4? Can I find thicker than 4? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5, actually. I think there's 5 right here. Fucking God, I hate drawing some of the numbers. There we go. God almighty. Have a glass of wine. Hell yeah. Look what you found. Oh, Cactar and Makar? Hell yeah. Some phenomenal emotes. Whose are those, anyway? Oh, I hit my mouse button, so now my cursor's slow. Bitter Blast and... apparently a streamer named Bitter Dab X. Pandora's Box, US it's Diabolical Box. That's fucking stupid. Pandora's Box, US it's Diabolical Box. Pandora's Box makes so much more sense. Wonder if they didn't think US audience was no Pandora, which is the reason for the name change. Yeah, that's what happened. Literally, Rowling is like in an interview going, American kids don't want to think. We're not going to name it the Philosopher's Stone. We'll name it the Sorcerer's Stone, so they know it's magic. Arg, thanks for coming out. Love having you, as always.
There we go.
Got it, 5.
Another puzzle solved.
Oh yeah, Penguin's emoji, or emotes are fucking phenomenal. That's a great wheel emote, holy crap. I wanted a wheel emote, but, never came about. Yep, right there, 5. Puzzle seems straightforward, but it's quite formidable when you get down to it. Yep. EU gets better titles. Usually, the only one I can really think of is Fatal Frame in the US. It's called like Project Zero in the EU. Fatal Frame makes sense. It's a thing about cameras. It's a thing about ghosts. It's snappy. Fatal Frame. Project Zero is fucking stupid. Why the hell is it called Project Zero? Beautiful work. I think the puzzle's alright, and my next novel will be even harder than that one. Wasn't her decision, to be honest. Not that I like defending her anymore, but still. Yeah, US publishers said American children won't pick up a book with philosopher on it. Ugh. Disgusting. Americans are stupid when it comes to reading and understanding. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of it, but And I mean, I can't think of another Pandora's box. I know what that is. That's a thing. The diabolical box sounds like that's stupid. It's a box and it's diabolical. Yeah, okay. It's like Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Whoa! It's a great circle! Shut up. Shadow X Sonic Generations is also October. Ah, yes, the Yowie game. Hey, the last piece of the gizmo. All right, let's put this thing together. I think this is the last piece. Oh, for fuck's sakes, I'm still missing an ear. Come on. Diabolical box sounds like a box belonging to the devil. I guess. Diabolical is just like such an over-the-top word. I associate it with like, how diabolical? Like this Shakespearean over-the-top sort of thing. What's this? What's that on the ground? It looks like a scrap of notepaper. What does it say, Luke? EU is lost future and US is unwound future. Unwound future isn't bad. I don't know why that change happened. Lost future and unwound future. Those are both pretty good. I get it. It's a great circle. I mean, that's the name of the game. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Pandora's box, everything needs to be said. Mysterious curse, terrors, diabolical box is a box that joined the boys. Yeah, exactly. You get it. Ahem. It's just terrible. Lady Viola has an awful case of the flu and hasn't left her bed in days. Or Viola. I'm no doctor, so I can't think of any way to help her. Oh, what to do, what to do. Lady Viola. Viola. Oh, this entry must be talking about Baron Reinhold's first wife. My heart is heavy as I write these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. The boss. If only there was something I could do to help. He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him. His wife is dead, and that's how you describe him mourning? Aw, man, he's walking around like the wind's been knocked out of him. His wife died! Unbelievable. EU, it's called Spectre's Call. In the US, it's called The Last Spectre. Huh. I don't know about that one. I don't think either of those are particularly great, as far as names go. What language is considered to be the most attractive language? Ah, the Romance languages. They're usually like Italian, French, Spanish, that sort of thing. Summer reading list never had anything beyond the name of the book and the author. You never heard of Rosetta Stone. There was a book called Adventure of the Rosetta Stone. Or something thought it was going to be fantasy. It was archaeology nonfiction. I mean, fair, but that is still an interesting story. Add her the count, she was never on screen. Other than a picture of her. You should read the entire quote list. I mean, part of the fun is finding the quotes randomly. And that's the end. Gosh, whoever wrote this must have cared an awful lot for the Baron and his family. Angus Bunger, you're 6 feet under. You can also pick a specific number, but if you're like Tim that one time and just go through every single number, I will time you out because that's just spamming at that point. Accents are hot? Yeah, well, I have an American accent if you're not from America. If you're from Australia or England or even, Georgia like Arg, I have an American accent. Hey there, Professor. I bet you're here to solve my puzzle. I'm right, aren't I? Yes, of course I'm right. Sorry, Virginia accents aren't hot. All right, fuck you. That's why you do it on your days off in chat. True. You can, in theory, just do it when I'm not around. Two boys are playing a game in which the goal is to take the longest route possible from point A to point B. All right, start by going the other way around the world. The only rule is that no section of road can be traveled more than once. What course should they try and take in order to cover the longest distance possible between point A and point B? I mean, that's quite a bit. That is quite a bit. Could I do better than that? Could I do... That's pretty good, too. That's an awful lot of route. I guess it would be a little bit longer if I went this way, maybe? No, that's the same distance. But yes, can I do better? If I go up here... Sorry, no, what if I went this way? I think that's just what I did the first time. Wait, what about... Yep. Oh, I think that's it. Look at you go down basically all the way back up and then over here. That's pretty circuitous. I mean, I'm not going to get anywhere unless I try at least one of these, right? I remember seeing a lot of Americans online unable to comprehend the state and Georgia the country are separate entities that exist simultaneously. Fucking, I really don't see how you could possibly not grasp that concept. Take the compliment of having a sexy Missouri accent. I've got an East Coast voice. Your Final Fantasy XIV character has an accent. That could be so many of them. My favorite is Wu Clement, who does have an accent, to be fair. Country, not county. Autocorrect or stupid fingers. Oh, well. Anyway, give it another try. As a general rule, you should try to cover as many of the roads as possible. Example shown. That's definitely one of the ones I did. It appears the boy who walked the green path covered quite a bit of distance, however, as shown by the dotted lines. The boy passed up on his way to point B, add up to quite a distance. So I suppose they do. They do done diddly do. English is a dumb mongrel language? No, you're thinking of French. Alright, so what happens if I go, like, straight down, come up, go over... So, there's all that. That's a lot of empty space. I mean, I think I did... Is that what I just did? I don't think it is. That leaves that. The more I look at what I've missed, the more it adds up. I called you an ignorant mass IRL the other day. Yeah, I mean, 7-9 would be proud. New Georgia, the country, existed before the state because its flag's similar to your country with good reason. Well, yeah, sure. State of play is 11 p.m. No one cares about my Virginia accent. I don't even... It's not immediately recognizable as any state. It's not, you know, Boston or New York or anything. It's not California or Texas. You got Final Fantasy 1 on the Switch? Alright, so if I go this way, and this way, and this way, and this way... It leaves all this, though, that I can't access. But if I go here, then it leaves all that I can't access. So what if I... Yeah, no. I don't like it. What if I do like so? No, don't like that either. I like this puzzle. It's tricky. And I feel like solving it will make me feel clever. Longest distance without taking the same road. It's more to it than just down and back up. And then back down again. The bears. Is it like a Pokemon gym puzzle? A little bit, yeah. Speaking of football, the old U.S. gridiron, the Steelers are somehow 3-0. Like, what the fuck happened? There's no universe in which they should have beaten the Chargers, and yet here we are. Steelers are amazing, I guess. 3 wins, yeah. I mean, the first 2 teams they played were the equivalent of crippled school children, but the Chargers? It was like a real team. Crap in a bucket. I feel like there's an obvious answer that I'm just not seeing. So how much negative space have I used up? There's 1, 2... I'll count these little ones as half. So 1, 2, 3, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5. All right, so if I can get less than 5, that's what I'm aiming for. One of them was... So 1, 2, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5. Maybe even 5.5. Damn. I can tell you my Halloween game plans. Sure, go for it. Blaine had this puzzle instead of question: is cat or be a bug Pokemon? I like the Pokemon quizzes. What is it, like Sandy Tomb or like Rocky Tomb or whatever is a real move. Poliwag evolves into 3 Pokemon, and it's like, yeah, kinda. But you're Gen 1, so you wouldn't know that. God, I wish I could just, like, loop around this way. It doesn't work that way. That's 1, 2, 3, 4... Jesus. That's brutal. Alright, give me a hint. This is taking too long. Solving the puzzle made people think that they have to answer in their first try, only discover otherwise. Try and walk as much of the road as possible on your... Thanks. Never would have thought of that on my own. If I work backwards... There's just all this road that's so ripe for the walking. And then there's all this... I feel like part of what they want me to do is head towards B and then, like, double back. One, 2, 3, 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, 6. Good lord. All the roads in town are laid out in a grid pattern, some with long and short. After you've charted your course, take a quick look to see... Starting from point A, head as far to the left as possible. When you reach the left border, start heading south. The longest path you can draw will form an S shape through the middle of town. Start heading south. That's kind of an S shape. Unless they mean, like... Nah, it's not an S shape at that point. Damn it. That's an S. Is that it? 1, 2, 1.5, well, 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5. Really?
There we go.
They said head left and then south. Yeah, no, not at all. Sang with
Frankly,
Virginia Symphony
I'm
Orchestra course, you have to
ashamed.
travel all the time. Well, I mean, then you must find those Virginia accents so nice if you sang with them so much. Yeah. Fucking hypocrite. So head left, then south. Maybe they mean this way. So an S is like that. That's a backwards S. What does the third hint say? Will form an S-shaped line through the middle of town. It cannot mean this. And now there's no way... No. I can't head left and then south. When you reach left, start heading south. That's not a thing I can do. Unless it means here? Like that? When you reach the left border. No, it says when you reach the left border. Earn it for token. I've already eaten. Ugh. Not an S either. Can't help but notice. God, it's easier to clear than erase. I might just have to look at the fucking answer because I don't understand what they want me to do. They want me to go down here? No, that can't work. That's literally the only thing I could possibly think. My bots are winning? Yeah, it's rigged. I'm gonna start with the S and work backwards. Worth a shot, I guess. And that includes the A going down then, right? To the border? Of course, how silly of me. The perfect S. Have a screenshot the answer if you want it. I mean, I can just look it up. Layton 1 S-shape road. Anytime I actually look up the puzzle, Okay, sure. Puzzle 59. EU puzzle 59. I don't know what I'm doing. Longest path. Just show me the answer, IGN. Fuck off. Ugh. Puzzle solutions. Don't make me watch a fucking video. What's your problem? Longest path on the wiki. Bravo. That's, what do you know? Okay, so it goes... Really? That? I made that like 100 times, and I'm like, there's no way it's this. I mean, I guess. Fuck, I'm an idiot, though.
There we go.
Yeah, thank you.
Critical thinking is
Email.
the key to success.
Thank you, email. Nice work. Speaking of leisurely strolls, you've been outside today. If it's sunny, why not go for a nice walk? It's actually rainy, and I've been home from work. Even that puzzle didn't faze me. Oh, I feel like I need alcohol or a hammer. Something to attack my skull with. You're a real piece of work, you know that? Of course you do. You're a scholar, after all. More painting scraps. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, look, a candle. That reminds me, have you heard of this puzzle? Professor, I really don't. This puzzle light, which one, Luke? Don't drink too much. I don't have any alcohol here. You have only one match left. You want to light the room with the oil lamp to start a fire to warm the room and heat your bath water. In order to complete all the instructions, what should you light first? Probably the fireplace, right? Like, oh, it's the match. Duh, that's fucking... Hurry, it's the match.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
The first thing you need to light is the match, you stupid fucking idiot. Without a fire source, how could you possibly start to take care of the lamp, bath, water, or fireplace? Crazy world we're living in that you're drinking and I'm not. Why is that crazy? You suggesting I'm an alcoholic? Quite rude of you. I don't see anyone minding the shop at the moment. Perhaps we should leave for now. The pine bed? I think Luke's already got a bed, so I'll give that one to Layton. Everything's caked in dust, except the cake, ironically. You just don't drink that often? Fair enough, then. And I drink regularly. I don't know what you mean, I don't have any booze. Finishing the frames just to let me. Well, they both have beds now. I'm giving the bear to Layton. Just look at how expressive that bear's face is. Or maybe he wants the bear. Hello there, Mr. Bear. Alright, it's going to Layton. Fuck you, kid. Layton gets the bear. Anyway. Why never? I haven't gotten drunk in 10 years until Friday. Huh. Came from that way, so I guess I'll go this way. To Reinhold Manor. The boat! I can steal to slay a bear from the forest, depending on... Don't tell people that! Now they know! You're at Drunk Ellie? What's wrong with Drunk Ellie? Look, there's a hole in that boat there. It reminds me, have you heard this one about the sinking ship? It's the one Jeppo wouldn't shut up about. The boat! 15 people are trapped aboard a ship that's going to sink in exactly 20 minutes. Their only chance of survival is the 5-person life raft stowed on the vessel. To make matters worse, all around the ship is teeming with man-eating sharks. The swimming is out of the question. Yep, see? There you go. A round trip to the nearest island and back will take 9 minutes. How many people will live to see dry land? Okay, well... It's 9 minutes out, and they're sinking in 20 minutes, and there's 15 of them. Slap 5 in, they sail out. A round trip is 9 minutes. 4 get on the island, and 1 comes back. So... That's 4 on the island. He can now take... and that's 9 minutes, so we're down to 11. He can do another round trip to get there. Drop off 4 more people, so there's 8 on the island. I can't... Oh, I can. Okay. There's 8 now on the island. and 1 in the boat. There's 15 people? Okay, so if there's 8 on the island and 1 in the boat, that's 9, which means there's 6 left on the ship. He can get back one last time. We're at 18 minutes, round trip being 9 minutes. So the boat's gonna sink in 2 minutes. It's him and 6 people on the boat. So he can load up 4 more. So it seems like 13, because then the 5 of them will make it, and it'll be 13. And then there will be 2 left on the ship. It's probably going to be 15, but math tells me it's going to be 13. Language of video game tells me it's going to be 15
That should
somehow,
do
because
it.
I'm an idiot. Oh, wow. 2 people die! Man-eating
Another
sharks,
puzzle
baby.
solved.
A moment of silence for those 2 who didn't make it. Well, that's grim. Yep, 5 minus 1. Plus 5 again, minus 1 for the boat. 4, 4, and 5. And then sharks. Grim. That's quite grim. How did I let them die? Great answer. It took me 5 times as long to get that one. That was basic math, really. Whatever. Away we go. Nightbot, stop spamming. Nightbot's set up to spam like that. Remind everyone of my links and the rules of getting a game for me to play. Hope it isn't quality out and about. And that reminds me of a puzzle. Give it a try, my boy. Hey, Ball's Wonder. Weighing cats. Oh, God. There are 3 different colors of toy cat. They appear to be white, black, and red? Pink? Each color having different weight. Examples 1, 2 are shown their relative weights. So 4 white equals 5 black. And then math. You have 3 red cats and 4 black cats on one side of the scale, and 4 white cats and 1 black cat on the other. Given this setup, what will the scale do? Tip left, tip level, stay right. Or, sorry, tip left, stay level, tip right. I mean... So if there's 4 white and 5 black, that means they're about the same. Black's a little bit heavier. There's 4 in the but you're equal to 3. So 2 of a little heavier, and 1. Let's say these are 1 pound. Be easier if it was divisible by 4 and 5. Jesus. But they're the same. Oh no, wait. I guess white's heavier than black, right? That's how that would work. I valiantly saved 13 people. I like Bela. Bela, you're good people. Ellie, learn a thing or 2 from Bela. Right, so white's heavier. I'm sorry, I was reading this wrong. So let's say white's 5 pounds and black is 4. I'm gonna write. I can't. Okay, you can't let me write on this one. So if white's 5, that's 20, and if black is 4, that's also 20. So they're even, so that tracks. So hypothetically speaking, 4, 4, and 5 is 13, which doesn't go into 3 at all. So, I could make it 60, and I think it would go into it. Math. 4, 5, and 3. So let's just do that. Help if I could write, game, you fuck. So if it's 60, 4 out of 60 is 20. So each white one equals 20. 5 out of 60 is 12. So white is 20, black is 12. 12, 12, and... Oh, that's not how that works. 12, 12, and 20 is 44. Oh, wait, that could be how it works. Divided by 3. No, that's not how it works at all. Fuck me. A has more, and this game's a dick, so I'm gonna say C.
How does this sound? I'm so embarrassed.
Try again. Ah, they weigh the same. It's all a ruse. They weigh the same, you dang fool. You dang fizzity fool. I appreciate it takes a third of the picker-rats away, because it's like, well, if you can't figure it out. It's A!
I'm so embarrassed.
How dare you? All this time and you hornswoggle me. Now I'll take my 10 picker-rats to go, please.
Well, here's my guess.
Fucking math, I swear.
Professor, I've solved it!
If you replace the red cats on the left with the equivalent weight of black and white, the white and black, oh, yeah, I could have done that. Fuck me. Alright, well, that would have made sense. Ahem. Due to Diet Pepsi being swell, I recognize your job is important. People need beverages. The red cats are thick. Yeah, apparently. Once you realize how you need to look at things, it's not terribly difficult. No, now that you've explained it, I understand. You cow. Anyway, sorry it took me so long. There were 1,000 puzzles to do between here and your fucking house. More painting scraps. Yeah, who knows if I'll ever actually do the painting. Lord knows I don't. Up the stairs we go. Now then, Chelmy. Uh-oh. Are you trying to poison me? Ah, someone must have vinegar. Painting stream. Bob Ross? Are you trying to poison me? What are these vile things? They're cake, sweet bun, maybe meringue over there. That looks like a sort of lemon custardy thing. You oaf some butler you are! I'm so sorry, sir. I detest cakes. The very sight of them turns my stomach. Get that plate out of here at once. Alright, so Chemley did it. He's the bad guy. Got a new couch blanket. It's very cozy. Ooh. Yes, but of course. You have to tell me all about it. At work. Layton, there you are. Request our presence, Inspector Chelmy. My sources tell me you've been out snooping about and interfering with my case. Just what are you up to? It certainly wasn't my intention to interfere in your case. However, a few things don't make sense. Be investigating to the police. Go chase after that golden apple or whatever it is. Don't you worry a pretty little head. I'll find Simon's killer. Of that you can be sure. Unless you have something else to say, I've got work to do here. Understood. Good day, sir. That inspector has some nerve dismissing us like that. Like I said before, I don't like him one bit. It's true, only a goddamn monster / murderer would hate cakes. Oh yeah, in lack of color, she's one of those Target girlies. I'm going to Target, let me just put on my Sunday best. I've seen the TikToks, it's basically her. They didn't have what we needed at Walmart, well then we better go home so I can change and look good for Target types. What do you say we ask Ramon about yesterday, Luke? Well, where would Ramon be? Back here, perchance? I think it is his job, strictly speaking, to, run the ferry? You were to drive up to avoid that? Ah, well, there you go. It's Ramon! He has yowie hands! Good day, Ramon. How are you feeling today? Fit as a fiddle now, Professor. Perhaps even as vivacious as a violin. Oh. Otherwise, you want to buy everything. Nah, of course. That awful fatigue from last week seems like it never happened. As you can see, I'm bursting with energy. My skin is soft as baby's, and I feel like a teenager again. Is that so? Well, that's good to hear. He doesn't seem to remember what happened yesterday, does he? You know, when a homeless man stuffed him in a sack. Beneath the most ominous tower you've ever seen. Looks like someone fucked up Tetris. He has no idea what happened. So does County Market, and it's on sale. Ooh. So what's your next move? We shall respect the inspector's wishes and leave the murder case alone, Luke. It's as Inspector Chelmy has said, solving crime is the police's job. Besides, something tells me his case and the Golden Apple are more related than we realize. That's that intuition of yours talking again, isn't it, Professor? First and foremost, we need to find a clue that will bring us closer to the Golden Apple. Perhaps one of Baron Reinhold's relatives or close friend can help point us in the right direction. Of course, there's also someone else. Let's see if the butler has anything to say on the subject. The hunt begins! It's finally time to start searching for the golden apple. Explore St. Mystery for clues. I mean, I guess. It seems like the murder and kidnapping are the more pressing, but again, we were hired to deal with the apple, and the police are here, so... Yeah, I'll save. Why not? So it goes. Doesn't say I've missed any clues, but I can always go back and check after I'm done speaking with the butler. I'm trying to find hint coins at this point. They did say there's only a limited number of them, to be fair. Hello, sir. Matthew, I think? Yes. Back so soon, Professor. Matthew, I was wondering if you knew anything that could point us in the direction of the golden apple. Anything you know would be of great help. For example, did the Baron say anything before he passed away? I'm sorry to disappoint you, Professor, but the Master never said anything of the sort to me. I'd very much like to help you in your search, but my duties here prevent me from leaving the grounds. If only Ingrid was around to provide some assistance. I beg your pardon, sir. Ingrid? It's been years since she left, but Ingrid used to work as a servant in the mansion. She was Flora's nurse, and she would often help me with my work. Matthew! Yes, milady, I'll be right there. Please excuse me, the lady calls. If you're curious about Ingrid, why not pay her a visit and talk to her yourself? This time of day, she's out walking by the village shop. Please do me a favor and tell her I send my regards. Certainly, I'll be sure to pass on your message. Thank you for all your help, Matthew. So I remember watching years ago from a con where Layton's VA was reading out suggestions, like, to hell with puzzles and I'm here to kick ass and drink tea. To hell with puzzles. I'm here to kick ass and drink tea, and I'm all out of ass. Ah. Isn't Ingrid that sweet old lady we passed by before? Oh, her! Beak nose over here. Indeed, we also saw her in that picture of young Flora. Come, Luke, let's go and find the old girl. I found it and put it in the Discord. Hell yeah. Drink ass and kick tea. Seems like a waste of tea. The village shop is just outside the manor, right? We'll be there in no time. I don't know about just outside. This whole road we have to cross first. Huh? Okay. This would be the village shop. Ayo. Looking for a hint. I found a hint coin. Delightful. Always love to see it. Alright, you got a new one for me there, Oh, I can never remember your name. I don't want to read it. I want to read it. Crumb. Damn. Crumb's the bartender. Marco. Lady Dahlia sure is gorgeous, ain't she? Sure is. What a stunner. What a vision. Girls like that are pretty rare, I tell you. No, I just need to go a couple rooms over. My wife's right over there. Alright, well. Everyone in this town's horny. Which, you know, same, but also a lot of puzzles. Yes, you may have my hand in marriage. Once you solve this wedding puzzle, only one ring fits on my... And the guy's like, oh my god. I just want to get laid. What else is there to do? Puzzles. Dump the tea and boot in every... and a boot in every ass. What a campaign slogan that would be. Goodness me, if it isn't Mr. Layabout, was it? The name's Layton, madam. That's right, Mr. Layton. What can I do for you, sir? Earlier, we were talking with the butler at Reinhold Manor, and he mentioned you used to work there. Would you like to hear anything you might know about the Baron? Heavens, you want to hear about the Baron? I'm afraid the only stories I have here are from when I worked at the Manor, and that was ages ago. That would be ideal, madam. Would you mind telling us one? Alright, I suppose I could tell you a bit about the Baron and his former wife. The way Master Reinhold and his wife would carry on, they almost seemed to be like children. You've never seen a man so in love as Master Reinhold. You've never seen me and my wife. When she passed away, Flora was all the Baron had to remember her by. He raised that little girl with all the love a child could want. I would never. The things he'd bring home for her, toys from all over the world and teddy bears as big as yourself. He was in high spirits in those days, really wanted to give her all the affection in the world. So where's Flora gone? Yes, as good as mine, sir. I have no clue where the girl went. She left the mansion well after I stopped working for the Reinholds. Some say Lady Dahlia put Flora on the streets to keep the family riches to herself, but that's nonsense. After all, the Baron cared about Flora so much, I can't imagine he'd allow something like that. You know, you just reminded me. The grave of the Baron's former wife is located in the manor garden. I wonder who takes care of it now. The Baron's former wife is buried in the garden. Thank you, madam. You've been extremely helpful. Luke, let's head back to the manor. I have a feeling that the grave might hold a clue we've been looking for. Automat hates you? Oh, absolutely. But Automat hates everyone who isn't me. Here's a new chapter. Do the rounds. Like you said, the tower heard it's really scary. Stay away. Yes, indeed. Everyone's favorite. It's Polly. I've really had it. I've thought up a great puzzle, but I couldn't find anyone to tell it to. Difficulty is 30. Okay, so it's not bad. Given they range between 10 to 50, 30 ain't... Yeah, 30's fine. You decide to rent some space in a flower garden, informing the owner of the garden that you need enough space for 12 plants. He tells you there are 4 suitable allotments available, A through D. The rent for each allotment is calculated by the area, but on top of the rent for the 12 plant-sized spaces, there's a separate charge for the fence around the whole allotment. With this in mind, can you tell which allotment has the most expensive rent? I mean... maybe? How is the rent calculated with the fence? The more fence is more money? I guess it's just squares or sides of the fence, right? I could just count them. That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14's easy enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And then they have more, so it's not worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then they have more, so it's not worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then they have more, so it's not worth it. Now, I can't wait for them to explain it's more about, you know, it's some other thing, but A, sure, why not?
There we go.
Fucking blow me.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
There's a way to find the answer without having to perform a lot of addition. I mean, I'm just gonna brute force it. You haven't told me how the fence is calculated. Is it number of squares equals fence? Is it sides? It's just, there's a separate charge for the fence around the whole allotment. Is it just like the, because then D, if it's just, I don't know.
There we go.
How much fence, I don't know what they're talking about.
Another puzzle solved.
D is the most expensive. Oh, I thought I was trying to find the cheapest. Why do I, what? Why do I give a crap about the most expensive? Considering how many sides of each plant square need to be fenced, you don't need to count the length of the fence in order to see the D will cost the most. By the way, if you add up the lengths of the allotments, you'll find A requires 14. Yeah! You should choose A! What do you mean? I guess I misread it, but I just assumed I was looking for the cheapest land. Like any reasonable person would do. Ah, so of these 4, what's gonna cost me the least? Not what's gonna cost me the most. Oh, don't pick this one. Or 2 other ones. Pick one of the ones you didn't pick earlier. What? What a stupid fucking puzzle. I mean, I guess, yeah, they did trick me. I can't count? I can, that's the problem. They did trick me. I was looking for the most expensive, not the cheapest. Only for the answer to then tell me, oh, by the way, you should have picked A for the cheapest. I know! I was ready to tell you the answer and everything. All right, chat. But no, you had to go and ruin it by answering it before I said it, okay? Didn't you? I said it was okay, didn't you? Didn't you? Can't read? Oh, yeah, apparently I can't read. Ever considered the strong possibility it might be a real pain in the neck? Yes, actually, it's kind of my brand. Did it really? Let me... Puzzle Index will solve this, right? I don't know what puzzle that was, but... Cube, apple, flower garden. I didn't like that one. Solve it. Read to me again? Okay. So what is it asking? With that in mind, can you tell which allotment has the most expensive rent? Yeah, they ask for the most expensive for some reason. What a terrible puzzle. Why would they ever ask for the most expensive? My favorite, by the way, 54 is quite good. Find the monster. I also liked... It was fairly early. What was it? Lunar Weight? No. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Clock hand, strange hat. Lightweight? Yeah, I liked that one where I had to do the different weights. So far, those two are my favorites. Where it's like, here's 8 weights, do it in 2 moves, and I really had to stop and think about it. I guess, fuck you. Fair enough. Anyway. I mean, that was the logic, Ellie. You might as well. But yeah, that one's on me. They asked for the most expensive, not the cheapest. Who are you looking for this time? Want to rest for a minute and solve this puzzle? Which job? 2 companies have put out help wanted ads. Aside from the information below, the 2 companies offers are exactly the same. I get 20,000 a year or 5,000 every 6 months. I mean, in 12 months, that would be 10,000, right? For a year? Or 20,000 a year. The company will pay you 100,000 a year and give you... Oh, here's the raise. I see. From a purely financial standpoint, which one should I work for? I was like, clearly the 20,000 a year based on this. 100,000 a year and give you a 20,000 yearly raise. Company will pay you 50,000 every 6 months, but give you a 5,000 raise and a 5,000 raise every 6 months. Oh! So every half year I get 50,000 either way, but then every 6 months I get a 5,000 raise versus 20,000 every year. Well, it seems like in 4 years... Oh, wait. Yeah, 5k raise every 6 months. Same. Grab smoked pepper jack when you're at Wegmans? Hell yeah. I mean... God. So, in 1 year... Okay, so it's a raise, right? So, at the end of the first year, I have $120,000 with Company A. In Company B... In 6 months, I get 50,000, but then I get a raise for another 55,000, where I then get another raise. I think B, because I get a raise every 6 months, and that compounds faster, I think, than the 20,000 a year. Because at the end of 2 years, that's 240,000, but like, it's just fucking climbing at this point for every 6 months. So I think B.
That should do it.
As long as I plan to work there more than, like, 2 years, yeah.
Another puzzle solved.
Year 1, yeah. 100,000, 105. Oh, yeah, it applies after the fact, yeah. Year 2, 120. Eh. It starts paying out immediately, I guess. Although, it's debatable because it's 120, 125, like, 120 is... Whatever, after 3 years, it really starts paying out. Making a difference, I mean. If you actually work things out, you see that the salary for B will always be $5,000 higher than the corresponding salary at A. I assumed I got it on top of everything else. But whatever. I assumed, like, the raise was calculated at the end of the year, not 100,000 at the end. Now for this new year, you get 120. I guess I should give you some info as a reward. You know Lady Dahlia, right? She's playing keep the fortune to herself once it's found. And you've been helping her all along. Don't you feel so silly? Not really. That's why she hired me. To find the fortune. She's gonna keep it to herself. Okay, she's allowed to do that. I don't really care. She just hired me to do the job. That's, the hell do I care what she's gonna do with the fortune? Sure, it'd be nice to give some to charity, I'm sure, but, you know, give him the bear, he probably wants it. Right. The tree? Just lovely. Okay. I think that's everything. Alright. Into the bakers. Oh, this lunatic. I never clicked on you before. I assumed you were the guy I was gonna speak to. Nick! She's a legitimate heir? Yeah. It's not as if she's a stranger stealing it. Yeah. It's the Baron's, like, second wife, I think. It's like, yeah, she's allowed to do that. Hey, you two, you guys like chess, right? How about it? Want to sit down for a game? I don't mind a game of chess. Too many queens. Please, not enough if you know what I'm saying, ladies. I'm an ally. In chess, the queen can move full length of the board diagonally, vertically, and horizontally. True. Oh, there's more. See if you can place the 4 queens on this 4x4 chessboard. Okay. There's a catch, though. You must arrange the pieces so that no queen blocks another's line of movement. Ugh. Okay, well, I should probably do that to minimize the diagonals, right? I can do one there. So you can go from it, and you can go if you go... There's blocked, there's blocked, there's blocked, there's blocked, there's blocked, there's blocked. You're not blocked. But would that screw me? The only one that... It'd have to be there, but that's diagonal, so that doesn't work. Tricky indeed. They obviously... Here's the thing. Like, this doesn't work. These two are blocking each other. But they can't share a column or a row or a diagonal, is basically how this is working. So, like... that immediately doesn't work, because sharing a row, diagonal, row, diagonal. So, like, down there, and then there, and then... What if I moved you all down one? Like, meh, meh, meh. Eh? Yes. Yes, that works.
That should do it.
All chess pieces are female beside the king? Oh, cool.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Chess problems like this one have been around for over a century. This is a relatively simple version of this type of puzzle. Consider it an introduction to the genre. Oh, great. Very nice, you two are no amateurs. Don't worry, next time it'll be an even harder puzzle. Stuffed chair. Oh, Layton deserves a nice chair. It's blue, though, so it's probably, Luke. That's his color scheme. Blue versus orange. Sort of like this, actually. Good day, fellows. Did you ever track down Ramon? Indeed, thank you for your assistance in the matter. Good to hear. Well, since you're already here, why not take a load off and rest for a bit? What's this? Where did I put this measuring cup? Is something the matter? I have 16 liters of water that I need to divide into equal portions of 8 liters apiece. The problem is my measuring cup seems to have grown feet. Can you think of any way I can use this 7-liter and 9-liter pitcher to divide things up? My bad. You can put 4 in each, I guess. This is the third... 60! This is the third time we've done this puzzle. Using nothing but these pitchers, get 8 liters of water. Yeah, right. 16 and 9. Yep, okay, so... Let's start it off. And, yep. Okay, well, now I have 5. And you become... 11. You become 9. Wait a minute. Aha! 4! And then... They need to be 8 each. Alright. Alright. 9, 14. 15. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just clicking the numbers. You become 5. You become... Oh, I thought you'd be more full than that. I gotta be honest with you. You become 5. That was a waste of time. Fun fact, the Queen of Hearts is based on Pope Joan, the first and only female pope, who disguised herself as a male and was elected pope. After being discovered as a woman, well, you can imagine, everyone was totally cool with it and realized women are just as valuable as men. What a happy ending to that story. Don't correct me. Let's go 14. See where that gets me. Yep. Need to get them to 8 each. How do I get to 1 this way is the question. How do I get to 1? You can become 14, you can become 18. The two of you together can become 16. Damn it. I'm truly not sure how to get to... Gets me to 4, I think. Yeah, okay. Get me to 9, completely emptying you. You can get me to 3. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Back to you go. We're at 4. Becomes 12. Oh, that's it, then. Oh, no! Because it... Oh, for fuck's sakes. Was this puzzle in Die Hard 3? Yeah! I mentioned that the first time we did this puzzle. This is the 3rd time we're doing this. It's still just as riveting. Boy, I've done it. Just restart, might as well. Okay, we might have gotten somewhere. This will become 4. Alright, we're close. This needs 8 and this needs 8. If I dump you, that becomes 9 and you become 3. Then you could become 7. You become 9, you become 9. You would become 11. Become 5. You become 6. No, you become 9, obviously. Doing 5 and 11 in my head. And then... Hey, we're back where we started. I'm a fucking genius. There's a waste of time somewhere in there. You would become 9. Yes, of course you would. Why wouldn't you? You would become 4. I think you would. Okay, we're at 4. 7 and 5 not make 12? Okay, they do. They become 9 and 3. That's not what I want. Damn it! You become 9 and you become 7, which is pointless. I can make you 7 and 5. You could become 9, but then you'd be 3. Alright. No, you'd be 2. You'd be 2. Ugh. Have 12 and 16. Well, there you go. 12 and 16. I can dump you in 7. You in 9 for a good old-fashioned 3, 9, and 4. Hey, Tim, if you keep telling me how to do the puzzle, I'm going to time you out. Shut the fuck up and let the streamer figure it out. But he'll never get it unless I tell him direct. Shut up. It's the first time I'm playing this game. Let me figure it out. -3, you'd become 6. Yeah, you'd be 6, 3, and 7. You'd then be 10 and 6. 6, honestly. Hold on. 10 and 6. Oh my god, suddenly he has 1. Precious, precious 1. Ta-da!
Luke,
Jesus.
here's my answer.
Am I planning on playing the other games after this? Eventually.
Another puzzle solved.
If you shift the water back and forth enough, you'll eventually end up with 8. The shortest possible solution requires 15. I think I had 20-something, so... Genius! Now that you've done it for me, it all makes sense. I wish I had someone like you in the kitchen. I meant to mention this earlier. I heard a rumor the kidnapper lives in the tower. Yeah, we know. I've never heard anyone say anything good about the tower. Make sure you keep clear of it. A flower bouquet. Oh, to Layton, obviously. The man deserves a flower bouquet. A glass of juice. Hey, all right. Quickly pop into the inn. I give everything to Layton and then I figure it out afterwards. It's perfect for growing up with a book. Ah. Feel invigorated. Ah, but over here. Nice flowers. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Definitely Layton. And you say, bit soft though. Ah, well, there we go. He's not bad and he's at, wow. He's like more than halfway and this guy's like barely halfway. If that. Ribs, broccoli, and baked potatoes. Nice. Your food, I assume. Oh, another coin. Delightful. Park still closed? It's still locked shut. Just when will this place open? I wouldn't get her hopes up. The gate's covered in dust. I don't think anyone's been here for a long time. Rather than what I had a burger. Still locked shut? Okay, yeah. puzzles to be seen. Alrighty. Off to the Reinhold. Well, I could go up that way to look for other puzzles. Sure. Oh, these lunatics again. And then it's off to the Reinhold Garden. Cat and mouse don't get along. Do you think so? I would have guessed the cat was tormenting the mouse. But if you say the two of them are friendly, I believe you. Of course, if it has to do with animals, leave it to me. Have you heard this puzzle before? Letters and numbers. Great. Fuck's sakes. According to the diagram, A equals 2, B equals 3, C equals 3, and D equals 4. So what does E equal? 5's the obvious answer. Is it lines? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. It might be points. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. B, yeah, okay, no, wait, lines works. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't work then. D equals 4. But if it's points, 1, 2, 3, 4. A is equal to 1, 2, that would be 3. Damn. What does this have to do with cats, Luke? Anyway. How many shapes touch the sides that aren't points? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, we're onto something here. So then E would equal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. It's 5 anyway? God damn you. Ay. Fucking guts butter. 5. There you go. Couldn't be more of a 5.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yep. Could have just said 5 off the rip. God damn it. Number assigned each letter first, a number of sections that are touching the labeled section, not counting points. Yep. I was sure I'd come up with a really good puzzle. It was too easy. It was just figure out what they equal. It wasn't that difficult. Good afternoon, sir. I'd tell you a secret if you solved this puzzle. It's a tricky one. It appears to be. 5 borrowers. Wow, however will I keep track of them? Each one of these 5 people has borrowed money from one of the others, and each has lent money to one of the others. Okay? You know that none of them has lent money to more than one person, and none of them has borrowed money from someone they have lent money to. You also know this. B borrowed money from it. Can I draw? I can. Okay. Well, no, I can't. I have to search somebody. B borrowed money from A. Okay. E did not lend money to A. Okay. C lent money to D. Who did A borrow money from? Okay, well. It's not E. It's not B. C gave money to D. So it's either C or D, because A is not borrowing from himself. Who did A borrow money from? Said, none of them has lent money to more than one person, and none of them has borrowed money from someone that they have lent money to. Oh, if it's got to be D, then. Yeah.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yeah, easy.
Every puzzle has an answer.
That was so easy. I don't even know the others. I just know that if B borrowed money, it couldn't be A. E didn't give him any money, and C took money from D. Well, then obviously D gave money to A. Or D took money from C. I don't know, whatever. However they said it, it left only D pretty quickly. You're smart! No, I'm not. Come closer so I can tell you my secret. I heard that all the people who get kidnapped feel a little sick right before they get taken. How about the monster that lives up in the tower feeds its victims nasty food before it pounces? I bet it's like a haggis ice cream with gravy jelly. Ugh. Maybe he just picks the weakest person to snatch, but why would he need all those people? I wonder what the US version says for haggis ice cream and gravy jelly. It's probably not that. Oh, you're open. Albeit abandoned. Okay. Not much of a cafe at the moment. sir. Giuseppe, a customer, welcome. I have some great deals on sausage today, and my skirt steak will make any plate a fashion plate. Ha ha! Sorry to disappoint you, sir. We didn't come here to shop. I mean, I wouldn't mind a skirt steak. I was thinking I was about to get a big sale. You've got a hungry look about you, you know. I can't destroy any of my fine meat products. Can I tempt you with a puzzle? Moi, a puzzle? Sausage thief. So my cat. Ahem. Jelly's usually what the US would call jello to get the right image. Well, still. Gross either way. Jello is the brand name. I know it is like gelatin is the proper name for it. So jelly, I guess, would be short for gelatin. Somebody ate the butcher's sausage. I'm gonna bet the fat one. Here's what the four boys had to say. B ate the sausage. D ate the sausage. I didn't eat them. B is lying. Only one of these rascals is telling the truth. And all the others are lying. Who ate the sausage? Okay, well, let's go through it step by step, shall we? Let's say A is telling the truth. That would make B lying. That tracks. That would make C lying, correct? And that would make D telling the truth. So it can't be A. B says D ate the sausages. That were true. This would be a lie. B ate the sausages. That tracks. C goes, I didn't eat them. Well, that would be true, so that's immediately wrong. If C ate the sausage, I didn't eat them. Let's assume that's the truth. Not very helpful, is it? I mean, B ate the sausage, which would be a lie, which means he didn't eat them. D ate them would be a lie, which means he didn't eat them. I didn't eat them is telling the truth. And B is lying, which is true. He would be lying in this case. Okay, well. Let's say D is telling the truth. That would mean B is lying. D ate them up. Okay, yeah, that would be a lie. That would be a lie. That tracks. I didn't eat them. That would be the truth. Shit. Crap. Only one of them's telling the truth. I think I got crossed somewhere. Okay, let's see. If B is telling the truth. B ate them up. That's a lie? Sure. I didn't eat them. That's the truth. Damn it. B ate them. That's the truth. D ate them is a lie. I didn't eat them. That would be true. Damn it. That's gotta be C or D. Okay, so let's say B is lying. D ate them. Alright, that's a lie. Sure. Didn't eat them. That would be... That could be a lie, I guess. I didn't eat them. B ate the sausage. That could also be a lie. I mean, if we assume this is the truth, the other three could be lies. B ate it's a lie. He didn't eat it. D ate them. That's a lie. But that would be weird. Oh, no. Didn't eat them. B is lying. Yeah. I'm gonna say D.
That should do it.
No. Alright, well.
Oh.
Too bad. Well, I mean, we're just gonna do it again, so. Moving 10. Clever. It's C!
Luke, here's my answer.
Yeah. It was one of the others. I was confusing
Another
myself
puzzle
somehow there.
solved.
97. 3 years too late. C ate the sausage, and the only person who's telling the truth is D. Wait, what? I said D! If you assume A to be the culprit... Fuck, I gotta read these questions better. Who's telling the truth? Well, that would be D. Wrong! We were looking for the person who ate the sausage, not who's telling the truth. If you assume A to be the culprit, then any possibilities condition set forth in the puzzle. God damn it. You're pretty good at this. A bonus for solving my puzzle, I'll throw in some gossip. Somebody lives in that dark, grimy tower. You need to be a real oddball to want to live in that. Can we get gossip that is like... Oh, obviously Layton, he's got the flowers. Can we get gossip that's new? We've heard about this fucking tower and someone living there for eons now. I really like this scene. I don't know why, but like the stairs going down around in the houses in the back. I really like that. That's aesthetically pleasing to me. Ah, another note. There's something on the ground. You're right. It's a scrap of paper. Check it. Ahem, let's see here. The boss complimented my latest model today. He's a good guy, and he's given me a new sense of purpose. I'm sure this is my true calling. I want to perfect my skills so I can repay the man for his generosity. Sounds great to hear like a diary entry. Judging by how the writer uses the term the boss, I imagine he was under the employ of the Baron. Ahem. I've constructed models to fit every situation just like the boss asked me to. I had to smile when I see how interested he is in them. That's the end of the entry. Do you suppose the person made a model for a living? No, Luke. Fucking, what made you think that? Idiot. Hey, Prosciutto, what's up? Professor, did you find what you were after? Never mind, I've got something important to talk about. Namely, chocolate. Go on! Help me solve this puzzle and I'll tell you something you'll find very interesting. 69, the chocolate puzzle! Hell yeah, it's all coming together. You have a hankering for chocolate, so true. So you buy a huge sheet of 30 chocolate squares. Sheet is 5 squares long by 6 squares wide. True. Oh, there's more. You can only break the chocolate at lines that run between the squares, and you aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. Keeping in mind what is the fewest number of times you need to break the chocolate in order to separate each of the 30 chocolate squares. I can't stack them, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Or is there going to be like some weird, faster way to do it? 9. I mean, just
There we go.
eat it like an animal. Just rip right into it.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Yeah, I didn't see what it said. Try again. Yeah. So I could break it in half. That's 1. The minimum number to separate each of the 30 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Am I missing something? 1, 2, 3. You can only break along the lines, it said, so, and you can't stack multiple segments on top of each other. It breaks it in half. One, two, three, 4, 5. Sure, give me a hint. Might have started by thinking about different ways to break the chocolate and which way takes fewest breaks. The truth is that no matter how you break the chocolate, the answer you arrive at will be the same. But then it's 9. What? The fewest number of times you need to break the chocolate in order to separate each of the 30 squares. I guess, let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4. If I cut there, that separates. Cut there, that separates. There. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and they all separate. And if I lay it in a sheet, it's again 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, fuck's sakes. Split sheet of chocolate, you get 2 segments where there was only 1 before. You then break one of the your 2 segments to get a total of 3 segments. Your third break, regardless of what segment of chocolate, yields a total of 4 segments of chocolate. Do you see a pattern here? I mean, I guess... I break it once, I have 2. I break it twice, I have 3? But so would they want me to break it 29 times? You can only break chocolate at the lines that run between the squares. So can I not just do this? Does that not count as 1? That counts as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Let's eat the entire thing who's gonna stop you? That's what I'm saying. Just bite into it like an animal. I don't know. So you can't break multiple segments of chocolate at a time. Increase the total number of segments you have by 1. If you catch on to that, the rest of the puzzle should be a breeze. I can't break multiple, so I can't just go 1. Fucking, get a bigger knife. Then I start with 1, bam, 2, 3, 4. I'm at 1, so it's in 2 pieces, 3 pieces. Is it 29? Or like 28, I guess.
That should do it.
Bullshit! Bull fucking shit. Good year, good year. Bullshit. Just get a big knife. Chop, chop, chop. 29? Fucking ridiculous. 29 breaks later, you'll have 30 segments. Or, get a big knife on a sheet. Zwip, 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 zwip. It's a grid. Outrageous. Yeah, or alternatively, just eat the goddamn chocolate. Now makes sense. Now about that hot info. I want to experience the best dining in St. Mystère. You've got to check out Crouton's restaurant. Everything he makes is yummy. Don't even get me started on the stews. You just have to try it yourself. A map? That's a Luke thing. Have a map, Luke. Layton doesn't need to see the world. He's seen it before. You, however, you ignorant boob. You gotta keep looking at that sort of thing. Maps, I mean. Hey, thanks for the coin. Alright, I think we're done circling the town for puzzles. Might as well head to the Reinhold Manor. It's a map of the world. It's big. Knowledge of geography is key for any puzzle fan. I have flowers, and this will look smashing in this. Ah, well, there we go. Luke's getting shafted on stuff for his room. Poor fellow. Anyway. I was wrong about the clock puzzle, I'll admit that. I do not agree with that chocolate one at all. Like I said, just a big knife. Hey, Dahlia's gorgeous. Ah, right, yes, you. Oh, I need to, maybe potentially go into this place. No, not you. As far as I know, I've gotten all the puzzles. I need a you. Hello, sir. He looks like Frank from The Simpsons. Well, as you've come to the village hall, I strongly advise you to follow procedure and solve this puzzle. We're at a puzzle cube you got with a pre-order of Game 3. It's a Rubik's Cube with a picture on each side. Oh, cool. Odd equations. True. What? Wait a minute. Oh my! Looks like someone's been writing nonsense on the blackboard. Turns out, though, that under certain conditions, these strange equations are actually correct. 8 minus 6 equals 2. The condition being the real world. 8 plus 6 also equals 2. Assuming the above is true, what does 7 plus 6 equal? 1.
That should do it. Every puzzle has an answer.
Yeah. Puzzles use time framework for calculations. Oh, it's a clock. It's always a clock, isn't it? Not a 24-hour clock, though. Ahem. If you take 6 hours away from 8 a.m., it becomes 2 a.m. Move, yeah, blah, blah. Can, of course, start at 8 p.m. and still find the solution. There you go. That'll do nicely now, please vacate. Thank you, that'll do nicely now. Please vacate the premises. Leon. What a loon, he calls him. A loon? Anything in here? Nope, nothing. Oh, wait. Those sweets look absolutely scrumptious, don't they? Luke, those sweets just gave me a splendid idea for a puzzle. Have a listen to this! Alright. Sweet jars. You have 10 jars filled with 50 sweets each. Okay, that's 500. You pour the sweets into small bags and attempt to get half a jar in each bag. Now you have 20 bags of sweets. Okay. What is the percentage likelihood there is an average of 25 sweets in each bag? Well, it's either going to be 100 or 0, right? Because that's how they like doing these puzzles. 10 jars with 500 sweets, it's 500. Attempting to get half a jar in each bag. Okay. So you now have 20 bags of sweets. There's an average of 25 sweets in each bag. An average? Assuming there is 25 in each bag, it would be 100%. I mean, I could also just count them out each time, right? You have 20 bags of sweets. Well, what's 20 by 25? Hold on. Is it still 500? I don't think it is. So 20 by 25 is 5 times 0, 0. That's 100. That's also 0. 4. Nope, it is 500. My mistake. Input answer. Is it 100%? It's that or it's gonna be 0. It's literally the only two. Yeah, there you go.
Professor, I've solved it!
I understand how these puzzles work. 50 sweets in 10 jars, 500 sweets. Divide those in 20 bags, so of course the mathematical average will be 25 sweets a bag. Eh? What's your concern? It's simple. Hey, a strange gizmo. Can we finally finish that stupid thing? I think that's the last piece. Worth it. The little robot dog is finally assembled. Now we just have to name the rascal. I have a feeling it'll come in quite handy. By the way, I have a present for you to mark the occasion. Turn off your Nintendo DS and restart the game. At the title screen, select bonuses, you should have a new challenge from me. I know you're excited, but be sure to save before you restart the DS. Yeah, I'll get right on that. The inventor's house has been added to the map. Name the dog! Alright, chat, what are we naming the dog? Literally the first thing I see is what I will be naming him. Until, you know, I grow bored of waiting, and then I'll just name him Nathan. Ah. Oh dear. Woofs? Alright, I was about to say no one's paying attention. Woofs it is. Woofs. There we go. Anyway. I'll maybe do that at the end of the stream, or the start of the next one. We'll see. There he is. Hello, sir. Oh, look, it's Matthew. Good day, Professor. Were you able to track down Ingrid? Yes, we did. In fact, we were just speaking with her. Me no respect, she said the grave of the Baron's former wife lies on these grounds. Do you have any knowledge of this? Lady Villa's grave? I was just about to visit it myself. Would you mind if we came along to take a look? Not in the slightest. Right this way. Oh, it's a mausoleum-esque sort of thing going on. Here's the entrance, sirs. Please watch your step in this way in. Oh, wow. Quite the setup. This is Lady Viola's grave. Dinner time lurking. This place is really nice. It's not creepy at all. The late Baron, rest his soul, told me to keep the place in proper order, and I've tried to do so. This is rather impressive that you've got the godlight beam coming in. Here sleeps Viola, my one true love. The statue looks so much like Lady Dahlia, it's hard to believe it's someone else. Back when Flora was just a tiny little thing, Lady Viola used to take her to the park. Some of the flowers in the garden grew from one of Flora's planted here Some of the flowers in the garden grew from the ones Flora planted here for her mother. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the Baron's diary. It should still be on the desk in my lady's room. It's possible it might contain some information that could aid your search in the Golden Apple. Thanks, Matthew. I'll be sure to give it a once-over later. Now then, Luke, we best head back to Reinhold Manor. Well then. Now it's there. Off to Reinhold Manor. Ooh. A hint coin. I suppose I'll head into the Baron's chambers. His diary, you say? Over here? Here it is. This must be the diary that Matthew spoke of. I have to admit, he seems to know where everything is in the manor. There's something about reading someone else's diary that just doesn't seem proper to me. The man is dead, Layton. However, the investigation must continue, so... The craftsmanship is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Viola when she was alive. What do you suppose it refers to? The statue, probably. Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. The statue? Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Viola's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its personality. Wait, what? Can't blame her, as I've changed its personality. I feel terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Yo, there can never be another one of you. You're my first, last, my only. Change its personality? I'm not sure what the Baron means, but this is clearly vital information. I collapsed some days ago and have been bedridden ever since. I feel as if I have failed Flora as a father. I can only hope that when I'm gone, the people of the village look after Flora and care for her as I did. Must have been terribly ill. It seems I am not long for this world, and the time has come to say goodbye to my little Flora. We'll have everything in Bruno's care for now. Flora, I pray you find happiness in this life. Who is Bruno? I've disclosed the location of the secret place in a note that I've left with an old friend. It is my most fervent hope that the seeker of the Golden Apple finds it and grants my dearest wish. Professor. Baron Reinhold's old friend. We must seek out this person, Luke. Professor, how can we possibly find the person with nothing but this diary to go on? Aha! Like I always say, Luke, a good investigation starts on the street. Should have to ask everyone in the village about this matter. What? I mean, of course, you're absolutely right, Professor. Let's get to it. Of course, any good investigation also needs direction. Let's start by asking Ingrid a few questions. She seems to know a great deal about Baron Reinhold. Would it make sense to ask Matthew the butler? Just like, what a lovely vase. Just saying. Posh curtains, you say. Nothing to do here, I guess. No puzzles, I mean. Oh, hello everyone. Ahem. Professor, you simply got to help me. I've got another puzzle on my hands I can't solve. As a man of the world, you know there's nothing women find more alluring than competence. Women of the world, is that true? Do you like competent men? I'm counting on you, sir. Don't doom me to eternal bachelorhood. Pinboard shapes. The cross shape on the pinboard below has 9 pins inside it and 16 outside. I guess. Yeah, yep. Remember that example, because now it's your turn to construct a shape on the board. You can create a cross that has 17 pins inside of it and 16 outside. That's quite a lot. If you were to make your cross any size you like, I need 17 in and 16 out? How many are there on this board? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so there's 49. 16 and 17 is 33. So it's possible, I guess. How are we? Let's see. Needs to be a cross, you say. It's not forming a cross. So that's how they made this cross. Yeah. That is how they made that one. Tracks. This counts as 9 on the inside. Okay, so what if I did... Yeah. Well, obviously no. 17 or 16 on the outside. How many does this get me? Because that's 16 on the outside. 2 by 4 is 8, and 2 by 4 again is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Damn it! I assume what they want me to do is a diagonal. But my brain not good at working that out. Yeah, no. This is not a cross make. I've gone and made nothing. This is pure nonsense, I tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, no. Alright, I'll take a hint. The original cross in this problem is composed of 24 pins. The board contains 12 49, subtract 16 from the outside and 17 inside, and you get the number 16. Number of pins need to make up this cross. So I need to use 16 to make up the cross. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Shit. But it has to be a cross is the problem. There are only a few ways you can place a cross containing 16 pins on this board. I think you're onto something, but don't have enough space to draw it. You should try something a little bit different, like maybe changing... It's diagonal, I get it! The problem is I'm stupid. So I can only have 16 pins? But still make a cross. Can I, like... One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh boy. Yeah, I got nothing. Crosses be oriented diagonally. Holy shit, what? You just need to decide how big to... Alright, so the answer... Boy, the hints are not good at hinting. I gotta be honest with you. These are not good hints. Some of them, I guess, help. Pin boards and shapes. Yeah, just tell me the fucking... Alright. It is indeed a cross. It do be crossing. I don't want any part of drawing it, but it do be crossing. There you go. Ta-da!
Luke, here's my answer. Another puzzle solved.
Puzzle's easy! It needs to be placed diagonally. Yeah, I just didn't want to do it. Cross is also a bit vague. It could be a T, it could be like that, it could be the way you had me doing it, whatever. Thanks, old boy. With this puzzle solved, I'm one step closer to the altar. Maybe should take a couple more steps. Just saying. Mr. Layton, you have skill at solving puzzle. I have a puzzle here that even I was momentarily troubled by. Let's see how you fare against it. A tricky inheritance. Oh, gee. You mean this game? A man with a rather unusual stipulation in his will regarding which of 3 sons would inherit his estate. When we work out the area of this triangle section of my estate, I'll bestow the entire inheritance. Shut the fuck up. Just contest the will, like a real person would. The man has passed away and his sons are at a loss. Finding the area of this perfectly square state is easy, but no one can find the area of the triangle. Can you find the answer? Well, I have to remember what the hell the formula to find the area of a triangle is. Jesus. Yeah, I have no idea. Cough, cough. Looking it up because... Find the area of a triangle. Shut the fuck up. I don't want to. No amount of hinting will do that. Not the... Can I get the European one? This is 62. Yeah, no. They're giving me the American one. Layton puzzle 062. Curious inheritance. Tricky inheritance. There we go. Just tell me the answer. 150. Nope. Fuck. Hey. There you go. Jesus.
That should do it.
Do high school math. No.
Another puzzle solved.
Like I said, just contest the will like any adult would. Your Honor, he's trying to make us do fucking math. We're not doing that. Judge would be like, yeah, you're right. Fuck that noise. Oh, Professor, how fortunate you are at a time like this. I have a favor to ask you. Please, madam, ask away. I'm happy to come to your aid in any way I can. Thank you, Professor. Could you solve this puzzle for me? I'm not feeling up to the challenge. It won't solve itself. Same. Mother's age. Here we go. This one looks more my speed. The father and son are having a conversation. The father turns to his son and says, you know, son, there was a time when I was twice the age of your mother. Yeah, when you were like 4 and she was like 2, maybe? Of course, the next year I was only 1.5 times her age, but still pretty amazing. The father is 44 years old. How is the mother? Okay, well, let's assume at one point he was 4 and she was 2. Next year he was 5 and 3. That would make them... I mean, 1.5 would put, you know... 5 does not quite equal 4.5. Let's say he's 2 and she's 1. Next year, 3 and 2. 1.5, that would be 3. Okay, so it's a year younger, so she's 43.
Luke, here's my answer.
There was a time I was twice your mother's age. I was 2 and she was 1. I'm a cradle robber, you see. In that I was still in a cradle when... Never mind. When the boy's father was 2, his mother was 1. The next year he turned 3 and she turned 2. And you realize that there's only one combination of ages that yields this ratio mentioned in the puzzle. Everything makes sense. Everything starts to make sense. That's the answer. It's done making sense at that point. It's been solved. I can finally stop thinking about that silly little puzzle. You have my thanks. Oh, I didn't even see what it was. Should probably pop open the inn and distribute this furniture accordingly. Okay, let's see. I wonder if it's tea time yet. You say, one should always watch the time. Map of the world. Brushwork. No room is complete without art. This painting's nice, but what do I know? How do you feel about look better with flowers in it? Nice flowers! Okay, yeah. Oh, wait, shit. Perfect. They brighten up any... I don't know. Bit soft. Yeah, it's a hint that he's not thrilled with it. Getting a lot of stuff for Layton and not a lot for this poor kid. Should always watch the time. Do I know? Sure. I mean, his happiness... Layton's doesn't change at all. Luke's fucking skyrockets. But then he also doesn't give a shit about the map. Oh, the map's behind the bookcase. No wonder, okay. Oh, the clock, yeah. Yeah. Anything you put in the dresser? Put you in the dresser. You get the bookshelf. The books go there. But if you get this, the books go here. You have a shelf for these books. You get the dresser. Ah, no. I mean, the way the bed's arranged. The bookshelf clearly goes over with Layton. So it flushes out that wall. Alright, that's fine. And they're both at alright and not bad, so sure. And it's fairly evenly distributed. Nice! Alright. Well, I'll be on my way. I have to talk to Ingrid. Still just the portraits of the family, I assume. Yep, riveting stuff. Oh, Ingrid. Oh, there you are. Convenient. Look who it is, Professor Layton. What is it? The name's Layton, madame. Oh, that's right, Professor Layton. Thank you for talking about the mansion. All that talking about the mansion we did last time got me reminiscing, so I decided to stop by for a visit. But if it might be, by looking at your face, it seems you have something you want to ask me. As a matter of fact, I do. Do you happen to know who Baron Reinhold considers his close friends? His friends, you say? Well, he wasn't exactly what you call a social butterfly. I'm sorry, but that's all I can remember. Oh, wait, I believe I saw that Zapone fellow pay him a visit a few times. The other investigator, eh? Yes, a gentleman with the fancy little moustache. I must ask if he knows anything. I'd wager he's hanging out at the fork of the road before the clock tower. Before the clock tower? Don't you mean beyond the clock tower? You silly man. Anything new there, Marco? Nope, just banging on about Lady Dahlia. Oh. Okay. That happened. You there, sir. Close friends of the Baron? Well, I myself had the pleasure of meeting him a few times. But you weren't a close friend of his. Me? Oh, no, I was nothing of the sort. See, can you think of anyone who was at all friendly with Baron Reinhold? I might know somebody. Actually, no, I don't. Or do I? Now let me think. Guess Sapone can't really tell us much of anything. I'm afraid he was no help at all. I suppose that means we're back to where we started. But at least we can be sure that this close friend of his is a resident of St. Mysteri. Must give up, Luke. Let's continue to ask around. We can go in the bar since we're here. Okay, no one's here. Never mind. Why'd the dog bark at the clock tower? Is there a puzzle here? Clock tower, clock tower, clock tower. Okay. Close friend of the Baron. Oh, hello, sir. You're new. Not being a member of high society, I've never so much as that conversation with Reinhold. How much as I'd like to keep chatting, I'm awfully tired. I think I'll go and lie down. You're feeling unwell, sir. I'm just exhausted lately. Awful noise coming from the tower. It's gotten so loud I can't sleep a wink. Don't know what's causing the noise. It's just a rumor I hear every time the sound rips through St. Mysteri, someone disappears. They say the ones who go missing are people who've been talking about feeling tired. But those disappear back before you know it, so it's probably just a load of poppycock. Whenever the noise occurs, someone disappears. Interesting. Do you think the peculiar sound has anything to do with the strange old man that kidnapped Ramon? It's certainly a possibility, isn't it? But why would he release the victims after going through trouble of kidnapping them? We're talking about you're a victim if you're tired. My wife is going to be kidnapped immediately. You there, yes, you. Do you mean me, good sir? Yes, you. The flower vase is yours, right? I've been keeping it nice and safe for you. Thank you? First I'm seeing of it. Hey, wait a minute. Who's this man with the abnormally large and flat feet? I've never seen anyone just forget something like this while shopping. I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. I've never seen this vase before in my life. What? Fancy vase doesn't belong to you. Why'd that man tell me to give this to you? What did this man look like? Oh, my hat has a way of obscuring certain details. It's the worst, I tell you. Ha ha ha! Back to the issue at hand. The mysterious man wasn't a regular around here, that's for sure. Don't worry, though. I'll give it back to the guy next time I see him. Speaking of flower vases, I know a puzzle I bet you'd like. It's not a hard one or anything, but it's the least I can do for bothering you about the vase. Or vase, if you prefer. The shattered vase. Oh, fix it. Hell yeah. Oh, there's one catch. Mixing the pieces, a single piece from a different vase. Well, fair enough then. You're right, that was easy.
Luke, here's my answer.
That was only worth 10 pick rats. That was
puzzle
ridiculously
solved.
easy. Repairing the vase wasn't much of a challenge, was it? Oh, if fixing things in real life were that simple. Yo. Yeah. Got a good head on your shoulders. I'm impressed. By the way, you sure you don't want to take home fresh sausage with you? Believe me, there's some links you don't want to be missing. Ha ha! No, thank you. We're just fine. Too bad. Not to bust your chops or anything, but the deal was a one-time offer. Maybe if you said yes, you knew it was at stake. Ha 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 ha! I love this, man. I think we're done here, Luke. I couldn't agree more, Professor. Wow, fucking sticks in the mud. What the hell? What is this? Kind of loud just throws rubbish on the ground. I'm gonna pick it up. It's an old newspaper. Honestly, you'd think that everyone would know rubbish goes in the bin. Wait a second. You have to take a look at this article. Now, would you look at that? It says, it seems to be Inspector Chelmy. Look at that. Chelmy hailed as brilliant detective and devoted husband. A weird headline. There he is arguing with the photographer. Murder mystery solved. Inspector Chelmley identifies killer. Devoted husband. Oh, there he is with his wife, I guess. Look at my wife as I eat these biscuits. Chelmley celebrates each successful case with his favorite treat, his wife's cakes. Ayo. Wow, who saw that one coming? He's so gruff, I never would imagine he has a soft side like that. Dude just loves his wife's cake. What do you mean? Look at that old grump grinning over that plate of cakes. I knew he was fussing over nothing when he said he hated cakes back at Reinhold Manor. Ah, does he hate any cake that isn't made by his wife? That's right, Luke. He did say that. Curious. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. I wonder if this Chelmley is really Inspector Chelmley at all. Who the fuck are you? We've met before, but, you know, he only just rocked up. So it's true what I'm hearing about the two of you. You're really searching the village for the Reinhold fortune. That's correct, sir. Currently, we're in search of a close friend of Baron Reinhold's. I believe he has entrusted this friend with an important note. Gracious, it's quite a search here on your hands. My name's Archibald. The Baron and I were great friends, thick as thieves. Used to have the most amazing conversations late into the night. Perhaps I'm the one you're searching for? I think so. What luck it is that after all this searching, we should bump into you in a place like this. I moved like 3 screens. I talked to 3 people total. I have one question. Do you recall ever receiving a small note or written message from the Baron? No, I don't remember receiving anything of the sort from Gus. But he did give me a fine desk that once belonged to him. It's at home. Maybe it holds some kind of clue. The Baron's desk, you say? Excellent. Would you like to come over to my house and take a look? You're most gracious. If you'd be kind enough to allow us to look it, we'd be very grateful. I'm sure Gus wouldn't mind 2 fine puzzle lovers such as yourselves looking over his desk. Actually, I may impart a few pearls of wisdom on you while I've got your attention. Focusing on your case is all well and good, but if you don't solve some puzzles, you'll be sorry later. You can find puzzles around the village, just solve the ones you can. Take it from this old timer, it's good to stop and smell the puzzles sometimes. I'll get off my high horse and let's head over to my house. Follow me. This is Gus's old desk. Take all the time you need to examine it. Splendid. Luke, let's get right to it. I still don't know what the dog is about. No, well. There's a hidden puzzle. Fucking, why not? Not knots. It's 50 picarats. In front of you are 4 tangled lengths of rope. Mark the one you think will form a knot when you grab them by the ends and pull them tight. Or taut, excuse me. Well, 1 and 4. Not B. Could be C. Not D. Could be A. It's A or C, so. Oh, wait, what? Mark the ones. Oh, I see. Multiple options. Well, it's definitely not B. Hey, 7-9, what's up? Yes, I just don't think it'll be D. I think it's A and C. Or it's A, or...
I think I've got it!
Sorry, just A or just C. Fuck! Nothing's more obnoxious than the...
I'm so embarrassed.
Take a good look at each rope. Shut up. Why is the left side of the game cut off? It's not. I don't know what you mean. Just A, then. Actually, I'm more sure of C. Oh, it is a little bit cut off, isn't it?
Well, here's my guess. Layton's apprentice saves the day.
I was gonna say, you can see everything important. And you're gonna gaslight me about it. Ugh. The only thing you need to solve the puzzle is to look. However, the images themselves are complicated, so it's easy to get confused. It would be fun to test the various configurations with an actual piece of rope. That puzzle was no pushover. Got it on my second try. Shut up, you. That dog loves just going off. Sorry, I'm adjusting on the fly. There we go. All right, that's nice and organized, but it isn't at the same time. There we go. Okay. Now everything's in frame. God almighty. Anything for me there, Archibald? Can't assist you any further, can I? Okay, no puzzles for me. We'll examine the desk. Quite the desk. Seems to be a note. May point us in the direction of the golden apple. I don't know what this is in reference to, though. What do you make of this X? Maybe the picture frame from, like, his bedroom? Afraid I don't know at the moment. Alright, well. You're Ulv. Hello, Ulv. How you doing? Sorry to interrupt you, but I received a call from the innkeep, Beatrice. Seems she's concerned about one of her guests and she'd like your thoughts on the problem. Alive. Oh, I see. Well, best go help her. Thank you, Archibald. Off to the inn we go, Luke. Suppose we shall. Unless you have a puzzle for us, Archibald. Can't assist you further. That one. Blank too cozy. Falling asleep again whilst I stream games. See what the horrible little child has for me. I'm stuck on this and can use your help. Friend told me this puzzle the other day and I can't solve the thing. Can you help me? How many sweets? 3 boys are talking about how many sweets they each have. Oh, God. B has the most. If C gave me 1 more sweet, I've had twice as many as A does. Okay, so far A can have 2, and you can have 3. So this is... A has 2, you have 3. You have 1. Oh, no, shit. Because it has to go down 1 and then be doubled. Interesting. Okay, so you have 4, you have 5. So if he gave you 1, you'd have 6 and you'd have 3. It'd be better if B gave me 2 sweets, then we'd all have the same amount. Shit. So you have to be 2 less. So if you had 3, if he gave you 2, you 2 would have 3, but then you'd have 4. Okay, so what if it's... I have twice as many. If you have 5, and you have 1 more, I'd have twice as many. In order to be... you have to have 7. So if he gave you 1, you'd have 8 and you'd have 4. And if you had 5 as well, it'd be better if B gave me 2 sweets and we'd all have the same amount. How many sweets are there in total? This makes sense. No, it doesn't. Okay. If he has 3, if he gave you 2, then everyone would have 5. So the answer is 15. 1, 5. If you didn't follow that, shut up. I work in mysterious ways, unless I'm wrong, in which case... Fuck me with a shovel! What do you mean?
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Take things in order. But it's true, though. It's true. It works. Right? Right? If you have 5, and you have 7, if he gave you 1, he'd have 4, and then you'd have 8, which is twice. But if he gave me 2, then we'd all have the same. If you have 3, he gives you 2, everyone has 5. That clearly works. But that works. What do you do? He gives you 2. That works. And that's 15. 5, 7, and 3 is 15. There might be a smaller answer, I guess. Okay, let's say you have 4. B has the most. So. Oh, if C gave me, I'd have twice as many as A does. I was reading if A gave me. Oh. That, okay, the situation's changed. I see. I read it wrong. That one's on me. Boy, if I read it the way I thought I did, I'd have nailed it, but I read it entirely wrong. So anyway, let's see. So let's say... if C gives you 1, you'd have twice as many... Okay, so let's say you have 4. If you have 7, that would mean you have... if he gives you 2... well, no, whatever it is needs to be 2 less, so clear. Okay. So if you have 3, in order to be 1 more, you'd have to have 5. Okay, so 3 and 5. If C gives me 1, I'd have twice as many as A. So if you have 1, 3, 5, and 1. So B has the most. That tracks. If C gave you 1 sweet, you'd have twice as many as A. 3 and 6. Better if B gave me 2, then we'd all have the same amount. You'd have 3, you'd have 3, you'd have 3. Okay, so it's 11.
There we go.
Fuck me with why?
Oh,
What'd I do wrong that time?
embarrassing.
I read it right and everything. 3, 5, 1. How many sweets? B has the most. That's true. C gave you 1 sweet, you'd have twice as many as A. True. Better if B gave me 2, then we'd all have the same. True. That'd be 3 and 3. And 3. But maybe it can be smaller. What if you had 2? You need 1 sweet, you have twice as many. That doesn't work. Okay. So what if you have 1? I have twice as many as A does. No, it can't be that. So if you have 5, if he gave you, in order to have twice as many, you'd need 10, so 9. It'd be better if B gave me 2 sweets, then we'd all have the same number. But that doesn't work. Because if he gives you 2, then he's at 7, but he's at 5. 4. You'd need 7. And if he gave you 2, he'd be at 5. Then we'd all have the same amount. B gave me 2 sweets. B has the most. Did I just do math wrong? 3, 5, 1. I did math. Fuck, I'm a goddamn moron. Basic math, by the way, 11, 3, 5, and 1. Yeah, it's 9, you fucking dumbass. 9. 11 over here.
That should do it.
Boy, I got 99% of the way there and then shot myself in the ankle and said, "Who did this to my ankle?" Meanwhile, I'm still holding the fucking gun. God damn it. Is that all you had to do to work it out? Yeah, read it right and do basic math correctly. Why didn't I think of that? I don't know. Token's lame. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Can you keep a secret? Don't tell Adrena you told me the answer. Thanks, mister. I don't know. I like Adrena. She makes fun of people and is sassy and is age appropriate, so. There doesn't seem to be a lot of animals around the village. You're quite the animal lover, aren't you? Look, come along. We don't have time to play. Talk to Beatrice, who is... Where the fuck is Beatrice? Oh, in the inn, right. Hey, Adria. Adria? It's fun to run around trying to help other people. Don't you feel so silly? Okay, no, they haven't changed it. Unless Paulie's changed his dialogue. Hey, Paulie! Rage sure works up an appetite. I'm starving. Yo, same. Been there, Polly. Been there. Into the inn. Hello, Beatrice. Welcome back, Professor. I've been so looking forward to your return. Thank you. Was there something you wish to discuss with me? Oh my, yes. Listen to this. One of the guests just performed a doze and dash routine. The man's gone and so are all his things. I'd like you to bring him back. I'm a businesswoman. How can I run a business with scoundrels running around running out on their bill like this? Would you mind if I looked around the man's room? Please do. Look all you want. Here, I'll show you in. There's only one... Oh, God. There's only one way in or out of town, and it's currently closed, so the man must be in town somewhere. Yuck! This is pretty good. Who eats bread with a spoon? I guess he was eating the pie, right? He just left behind a croissant, I suppose. What an absolute pigsty. This whole place stinks of smoke. There's rubbish everywhere. Beatrice, can you describe the guest's appearance for me? Well... he had horns for some reason. He had a sharp mustache, and it was pretty clear it wasn't from around here. That's obvious. A mustache reeks of smoke. Oh! Do you suppose you could be talking about Inspector Chelmy? Inspector Chelmy, isn't he the self-important windbag who's up at Reinhold Manor? Nah, that's not him. The man who stay here just looks so much more evil. He was wearing a long trench coat. I'm sure you know the type. Oh, where could he have run off to? So I asked this, but you mind being a darling and find the thief who skipped out on his bill? Well, how am I going to find that guy? Be a darling and find the thief who skipped on his bill. How are we ever going to make progress in our search for this apple? Things aren't looking good. No one knows anything about the item in question. We have no leads. We need to wonder if this apple that everyone isn't a flap over even exists. Now, Luke, I wouldn't say we're without any leads. Think, my boy, there's a place in St. Mysteria that every villager has warned us to stay away from. What you mean? Well, it's in the background, Luke. The tower. God, it's ominous. No matter who we ask, no one seems to know a thing about the place. But suppose for a moment the tower has something to do with the golden apple. Then it follows the people of St. Mystery, too scared to go near the tower, wouldn't know anything. Of course, we need to investigate that tower. The tower marks the far northern border of St. Mystery. Let's search the road north of Market en route to the tower. Search for a tower. Search the village for a path to the tower. Yes, I'll save. Hooray. There's the dog again, reminding me he exists. I imagine I'll have to go by way of, the park, right? That's been sealed up this whole time. Good day, gentlemen. How's your investigation coming along? I can't imagine it's much fun asking questions all day. How about a puzzle? Truth and lies. Oh, for fuck's sakes. One of these horrific mascots is lying. I never lie. Or, which one's telling the truth? Famous puzzle. Ah, there's cutting straight to it right now. Hydrate, you got it, my man. Refreshing. Okay. I never lie. A is lying. Well, that would be the lie. I'm the one telling the truth, if that's true. B is lying. I'm the honest one. Well, that's a partial lie. Okay, so if A is lying, I'm the one telling the truth. Those two track. B is lying, I'm the honest one. That would also be a lie. B's I'm telling the truth. That was easier than most of them, because there were only 3 instead of like 4 or 5.
Professor, I've solved it!
Ah! It's Penguin, by the way. B is telling the truth. The only... Okay, I guess the old adage, or advice to write what you know doesn't apply here. That was just too easy. You know, right now I'm penning a mystery novel and basing the protagonist on you. That's why I've been observing you so carefully. In fact, the more I see of you, the better. Penguin never lies. Yeah, tracks. Good luck with your search. I'll be watching. The reading lamp. Luke? I don't know if that goes on his desk or if it goes to Layton because he's the one with the books. I'll figure it out later when I've got some more furniture. You, sir. Nothing good can be said about the tower. I heard it's really scary. Stay away. Takes every compliment ever given to her. Oh, good. Fun running around, don't you feel silly? It's not everything's been updated, I see. Rage works up an appetite. I suspect this is the way to go. Still locked shut? When is this place open? I mean, they got a Ferris wheel and everything. Clearly, this is the way to go. But I guess I'll go around the long way then. Took a free insult given to him under protest, but yes, I do. Anything new from you, small child? Nope. I guess I could just keep going north, eh? Apparently not. Yeah. Anything new from you? Like us bullying you in game? Yeah. I've got a puzzle for you! Great, thanks. Maybe over near the butcher's. Find the pentagons. Ew, gross. A number of 5-sided shapes are hidden within the picture below. How many can you find? Answer when you think you found every hidden shape. Number of 5-sided hidden shapes. There's a square and some triangles, obviously. There's a pentagon in here. Hidden within the picture below. So is it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is that what we're looking at? That'd be 1. Obviously rotate it. 2, 3, 4. 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I counted that one already. What about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yes, indeed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's an additional 4, so we're at 8. I guess I could just try 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That doesn't work. It's not a closed shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh God, that's 1 too, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so 4 more of those as it goes around the horns. That's 12 we're at? I'll just try 12. It's a multiple of 4, so if it's not 12, I'll just do 16 and keep going up until we get there. Oh, look at that.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Look at that. The one yep, 1. Yeah, that's more or less what I drew, but I think flipped. And, yeah, that one. 3 different types. Oh, no, wait. None of them are... Oh, no, that's kind of the one I guess the white area is the one I drew. 3 different types of pentagons are hidden in the picture. Since each shape can be forward or front, you have a unique of 12. There you go. Nailed it. What cunning lads you two are. I hope you'll stop by and solve puzzles with me again sometime. Yeah, I suspect the butcher might have a way there since I found the vase. Up. Indeed, up north. Alright, well. Talk with the old lady and the butcher. Oh, if it isn't you two again. Alright, you want your fortune told? Solve this puzzle for me. Oh, it's doom and gloom over here, I forgot. A broken window. 4 children were playing. Here's what they have to say. You know for a fact the child who broke the window is lying. 1 or more of the other children are lying. Can you work out who broke the window? Oh, I just...
Luke, here's my...
Hope it's B! It's not B. Alright, well... I thought I was, like, ticking the boxes.
How embarrassing.
Whoops. It said 1 or more. Oh, boy. Okay, so we know it's not B. 1 or more of the other children are lying. The one who broke the window is like, not me, I didn't break it. I broke the window. Okay, let's assume that's true. I broke the window. That would also be true. Okay. So let's assume A is a lie. So he broke it. B would also be a lie. Okay. It's not A's fault. He didn't do anything. That would be a lie, but okay, that corroborates. So that doesn't work. Okay. That means it's got to be D.
Luke,
Did not read the rest of it. Alright, so it's gotta be C,
Frankly,
then.
I'm ashamed.
Yeah, just C. Just C. Just the number... Whoop, that was D. Just C. We're talking about just C. I see what they did there. And the answer... Okay. Well, that's just fucking bad luck. How's that work? I didn't break it. Lie. It's not A's fault he didn't do anything. Lie. B didn't break the window. True? Tell the truth. Oh, lie. Shit. Okay, well, there it is.
There we go.
Seemed really keen for B to take the fall. It's absolutely A.
Critical thinking
Nailed
is the key
it.
to success.
B and C were lying about what happened even though they themselves didn't break the glass. Make sure you give those two a scolding as well. Well, whatever. Fucking A. Alright, Butcher. Do this, head north, and then we'll wrap the stream up. Sure, I can't interest you in a nice cut of veal. It's the veal deal! I like him. What an amazing character. Alright. Head north, finally. Ooh. A sign! There's a hidden puzzle here. Oh my god. Alright, well, this will be the last puzzle then. Red and blue 1. Tim will figure it out eventually. Ahem. The box below holds blue and red balls. True. Oh, there's more. As you can see, the colors of the balls match their respective areas don't match, I guess. Slide the balls in the box so that the red balls are in the red area and the blue ones are in the blue area. Oh, okay. Might have done this wrong. I've trapped the one in the top up there. The issue is... I need that one that's up there. Yeah. The issue, as it were. I don't even know how I would get out of there. Oh, wait, I see. If that one's blue, then it doesn't matter, does it? So you go there, you go up there, you go there, you go there, you come back, you come back, you go that way, you go that way, you go that way, all the way up top. Oh dear. I can do this. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Ah, one move too many. One move too many.
How does this sound?
You just kicked the god of Pokemon? Ah, you bastard.
I did it!
How could you? Poor little Arceus. Is quote not working? Huh. Interesting. Quote's not working. That's bizarre. Yeah, well, it's the end of the stream anyway. I was going to be in 30 moves. Does that make you want to retry it? No! No, it does not. Under no circumstances. Anyway. Save there. Slot 2, obviously, for Tokenlad. And that'll be it from me tonight. I'll be back with this game on... I believe I'm still doing it on Sunday because it's still September. But on Thursday, we'll be back with Tactical Breach Wizards. Lovely stuff. Until then, Toodle pip. Love you all. Good night, everybody. Have a good rest of the week, and I will see you on Thursday for Tactical Breaching Wizards. Adios.